let's go ahead and get to this topic. Let's talk about Desmond Scott and is it Kristi Scott? Yeah, and Kristi Scott. So for those of you who don't know, they are content. Well, I guess you could say she's the face of the content creator aspect of it in their whole entire empire. And they are this couple who's been doing it for a long time, and they've built a name for themselves. They've been big dogging it in the content creation space. And just so happened they just got a divorce. And the reason for the divorce is allegedly the husband, Desmond Scott, because of infidelity. So what I'm gonna do, there's really no video about it, but there is an article about it of him responding and then people talking about it. I'm not gonna go into what other people are talking about. I'm just gonna give it from my perspective. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, so they got divorced back in December. Apparently, they got divorced, and it just started to surface that they did get a divorce. All right, now here's something that Desmond responded with in regards to what's been going on. So Desmond says, "I want to begin by apologizing to Kristi, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding this situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt it has caused. Kristi is the mother of my children, and that will always come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, as I have always been. Kristi and I have faced challenges, and made sincere efforts to work through them. Toward the end of 2025, I wanted to separate, and I had conversations with Kristi regarding this. During this period, I made choices that I am not proud of. I'm assuming that's why we got to say allegedly. We don't know if he cheated or not. We don't know, so we got to say allegedly. But I took personal responsibility. I took responsibility for those actions. I shared this with her directly and personally, and ultimately we decided to divorce. I asked for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us over the years. I'm grateful for the support and will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you will continue that journey with me." All right. So with that situation, I gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta look at this from a couple angles here, dog. I have to look at this from a couple. On the surface aspect, if he did cheat, because again, there's no news about him doing it. It's surfacing. She's saying that he did. Don't know. But if he did, he fucking up a major bag. I gotta call a spade a spade. He fucked up a major bag, right? That's one aspect of it. Because think about it. You guys have been doing this for how many years now? Now, not only could that fuck up your brand deals and any type of sponsorship deals you had coming up along the way, that fucked up that entire dynamic and that entire situation. Because of that. That's one aspect of it. Two, the family dynamic. You're fucking it up entirely. Now what you're doing, you're making your family a statistic. You're making your children a statistic. Now, just because you're going to be in their children's lives, I get it. That's cool. You're supposed to do that. That's what you're supposed to do. It's responsibility, right? But that still doesn't take away from the fact that you're leaving the home. It's not the same as you being in the home. So yes, I know a lot of people talk about, well, I don't have to be with my girl in order for me to be a present father. Correct, but it's still the dynamic of that is still different. It's not the same as you being actively in the home 24/7. It's different. It's still different at the end of the day because there's different things that's going on now. The mom got her life, you got your life. The kids got this they got to do. The mom has to get things done depending on who get the children. I'm pretty sure that she's gonna get them regardless, and so. That's one thing, right? Now, when it comes to this content creation thing, I understand that, I understand it. I get it. You guys want to make content together, but I'm not big on that shit, bro. I'm not big on it, man. I'm a huge advocate of keep your family out of the shit, bro. If you're gonna make content, make the content, but keep your spouse, keep your partner, and all that shit out of the way. Keep them in the background, man. Let them do their own thing, because this is what happens. You start to get a lot of visibility, and then shit happens. I can't listen. I can't say I can't listen. I don't agree with what he did if he did it, but again, the more visibility you get, and the harder it's gonna be. I just got to call it a spade a spade. The harder it's gonna be. And mind you, they are an attractive couple, so of course there are gonna be a lot of eyes. There're gonna be a lot of DMs. There's gonna be a lot of people shooting that shit, getting at them, and all of that. And here's the thing for the women. I know a lot of you are trying to now, because we've been having these conversations about relationships, about how women are doing things that they're supposed to do for men, and the men still going out here cheating. Listen, I'm gonna call it for what it is. We don't know what they were doing behind the scenes. We don't know what was going on. Just because you see it on camera, that don't necessarily mean that everything was perfect. That don't necessarily mean that everything was all peachy cream. You can't just go based off of what people are posting. People are not giving you 100% of everything that's going on in their life. So for those of you women, please understand and take yourself out of the situation, take a step back and understand. One, stop idolizing these couples. All these couples that you see on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, and it seems as if everything is just so great. Oh man, I wish my relationship was like that, man. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, bro. Just because they're presenting it a certain way, that don't necessarily mean everything is going good. Just because they're smiling and joking and having fun and they're making funny content and she's being goofy as fuck, that don't necessarily mean the relationship is going well. Yes, like I mentioned, they are an attractive couple. However, that just because you're an attractive person, that don't necessarily mean that you're great. That don't. Because I know a lot of people, oh man, you fumble. Look at this woman. Look how fine she is. Okay, what else is it about her? I know there's more to her. So what else is there about her though? Great, we passed the prerequisite. She's fine. All right, what else? They've been together since they were 14 years old. 14, bro. 14. And all of a sudden, they break up because of infidelity. You know what? I don't know. Now that I'm talking about it, the more that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. Did he do something with another woman? I don't know. Was he texting another woman? Was he messaging another woman? I don't know. But at the end of the day, at the end of it all, they've been together for 14. They've been together since 14 years old. And they might as well make that work. I just gotta call it for what it is. You just gotta make that work. You got kids together. I get it. You got your empire now. You built this huge business on the back end now. So it's basically like a well-oiled machine. Both of you are the brand. So now it's gonna be easier for her to transition, because you already know how, the girls, everybody gonna be on her shit. Oh girl, you see what I'm saying? You bossed up. See, you were better without him, and all this extra stupid shit that people be saying. Then they don't even know what the fuck they talking about, just because they posting it and she walking in a black dress and she did some edits and filters, and all of a sudden, oh, you a baddie queen, you didn't need him, fuck men, and not understanding that all y'all women ain't perfect either. Y'all don't do perfect shit. Y'all aren't perfect. Y'all niggas get tired of y'all too. But the only difference is we don't voice it. We don't get on TikTok. We don't get on Instagram. We don't get on YouTube talking about how bad or fucked up the relationship is. We don't get online talking about, oh my God, look what she fumbled. We don't do all of that bullshit. That's some stupid, corny, little girl shit, little kid shit. That we don't do all of that. But at the end of the day, looking at it from these three perspectives. First perspective, what's good with his spaces? First perspective, if he did cheat on it, he fucked up a bag. Now he's still gonna have some visibility just because of the simple fact that he was a part of this entire build, this entire growth of what they already built. He's gonna be a part of that, so of course he's gonna get some following from that. There's no arguing from you there. He's gonna get that, so he's gonna be able to. I think he's still gonna be able to build something solid. He's a chef anyway, so he's gonna have his own thing, right? On the second aspect of it, I think they need to figure it out because I get it. We in 2026, people still want to. Oh, well, I can do this without you. I don't need you. I made my own money, but listen, sometimes I'm not saying this right. But if it's something that's reconcilable, figure it out. But again, we don't know the full-on details of what he did, so that's why I'm just saying figure it out. If there's more to it, then we can dive deeper into it, but I don't know much more about it. And on the final aspect of this, stop idolizing these couples online. Stop idolizing these couples, dog. You do not know what the fuck they are going through. You don't know what the fuck is going on off camera. You don't know. And you're sitting out here looking at all of these people making these posts and they seem so happy. They seem so fun. Yeah, they make great content. It makes you laugh. It makes you want to follow them. It makes you want to engage with them. It's like, oh, this shit's funny. Hey, girl, I do this with my husband, X, Y, and Z. It makes you feel a part of something. I get it. I understand it. But don't fall for the hype. Do not fall for the hype. It's not always peachy cream. It's not, bro. You got to be careful. Stop idolizing these people. Stop idolizing these TikTok influencers, these Instagram influencers, bro. You don't know what the fuck they got going on behind the scenes. See, look like everything is peachy cream right there, right? We don't know what they're struggling with on the back end. We don't. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. All right. So let's go ahead and move over to this next topic. Let's talk. Matter of fact, hold up. Before we do that, let me see something.
Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up.